Hello, fight fans. Seattle Mike MMA with friends. Hello, fight fans. Seattle Mike MMA with friends. Sorry about that. The Jim Hager fight was rigged. Why was Jim Hager on the prelims anyways, though? What the hell is up with that? I mean, what are we even getting on our main card here? All right, Dalton Rasta versus Twy Guider. Is this what we're getting for the first fight here? I don't understand why Hager wasn't on the main card, but I'm going to have to check that out. Clavid, good to see you, sir. Hey, what's up is I'm happy that we got some Thursday night fights. This is almost unprecedented. We used to have Tuesday night fights all the time. And you had Friday night fights, but Bellator, for the foreseeable future, at least for the next, every event scheduled on their site right now is scheduled for Thursday. So, very interesting. Dalton Roston versus Twy Guider, or Guider coming up. Dalton Rasta 3-0. Ty 5-1. These are middleweights. 2.5-inch reach advantage for Twy Guider, who is an inch taller at 6'1". 5-1, all 5 wins by knockout out of the blue corner. Twy Savage Guider. And I am just getting all of the information and everything in here. Last minute here, guys. It's been busy in the household recently, but we'll be all ready. Todd Anderson, underrated referee. I think about as underrated as they come. Sign of a good referee is you never hear his name. Premium members, this brought to you by the premium members of MMA with Friends, Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, PBR Street Gang. And here we go, guys. We got Rasta in the red, Guider in the blue. Like I said, here at middleweight, Twy Guider, all 5 of his wins by knockout. It's rainy and crap here, so definitely a boost in mood seeing this. Yeah, it's been raining here for days, but we're that's what you get when you move to Seattle. What am I supposed to do? Complain? Nice inside leg kick. There from Rasta, another inside leg kick. Guider coming over the top with the 1-2. A lot of feints here from Rasta. Nice inside leg kick there from Rasta. Little bit of a slow start here to this match. What's up, Brock Ellery? Been here a while. Please, how can I donate to your channel? I asked before, but I cannot get a response with everybody else commenting. So thank you guys. Yes, there is a super chat. Just click that super chat, and it'll ask you how much you want to donate, or you can donate monthly on the premium membership starting at $5 a month. And you'll get some exclusive things for that, including exclusive emoticons and exclusive, not exclusive, but early, you'll get early previews so far of content before everyone else. Nice combination there from Rasta upstairs to the body and a left hook upstairs. Rasta starting to find the target here with the hands. Sub comedic genius, Brock Ellery. Wow, you are amazing, sir. $20 donation from Brock Ellery. Wow, great start to the night. Thank you very much, Brock, with the super chat. Oh, and a flying knee attempt from Guerder. Rasta going for the takedown here. He's got one leg. This has been mostly standing right now. Oh, Rasta working hard. Guerder with a good defense, though. Had the back there for a second. Transition through, but now Rasta's got a body lock. Guerder is up, but he's been over here, not in a good position. Eats a knee to the body. And he's still got a hand down there, so now he can knee to the head. And knees to the body and to the back of the calf here. This fight sounds gravy, says Cloud. Comedic genius in the house says, yo, 7. Mike could be like, where we landing? Yeah, right. I still need to find a new mic, but a great end to a Thursday night. Yeah, it's a bit of a stressful Thursday for me, which is not generally so much the case, but I'm happy to have fights. Let's just put it at that. Not have to worry about everything else going on in the world. We're just going to watch us some fights, and Rasta's got the back. He's got a choke. He might get it with a few seconds left here. No, he's not going to be able to get it. It's not under the chin now. And into the round, definitely heated up there at the end. And Brock Ellery in between rounds with the super chat. Thank you again, sir. All right, round 2 of this first bout. As I mentioned earlier, for some reason, Jake Hager was on the prelims. There was 2 fights, I believe, that were listed for the prelims, and I was like, I don't think those are going to be prelims. I was really scratching my head as to what was going on there, but I guess they were. We got some good fights tonight on the main card, though. Lego Brock with the sticker hype. Yep, this is a great end to a Thursday night for sure. Did I say Jake Swagger? Jake Hager. Jack Swagger. Whatever you want to call him, yeah. Apparently he won. Straight right there for Guerder. Rasta took that card, took that round on my card. Nice 1-2 there from Guerder. From that takedown at the end of the round there from Rasta. Nice 1-2 there from Rasta. It was a close round up to that point. Nice inside leg kick there from Guerder. And like I said, Ty Guerder 5-1, all 5 of his victories, way of knockout. A nice body kick from Rasta. Right on that left side, right on the ribs there. We'll see if Rasta tries to take this to the ground again. Throwing wild hands here, but everything missed. They must not have counted damage in that fight because Jack's nose was split. I'm going to have to watch it. Oh, big leg kick there from Rasta. Floors Ty for a moment. Ty pops back up, but Rasta got that single leg. Dalton Rasta finishes the takedown. And he's got Ty Guerder up against the fence now. And, I mean, Guerder, he's been quick to get back up, but this is the second significant takedown for Dalton Rasta. And he had the back in the last round, and he's got it again this round. He's looking to put hooks in. And this is a weird position here. Dalton Rasta with his back to the fence. He might get suffocated by the fence here. Oh, there. And now Ty gives him the complete back, and he's got space here. Getting clear hooks in. Now he's moving to his side. Here comes the ground and pound from Dalton Rasta, trying to flatten him out and get him to put that neck up, hopefully. Oh, wow, and he is all over the place. And Ty Guerder training at Extreme Couture, man, you don't want to get subbed like this from a rear naked choke. You're going to be hearing it on Monday morning. I'll tell you that. Dalton Rasta a little closer to this fence than he would like. But like I said, he's got hooks in. He's working on that choke. He's landed some ground and pound. Definitely in the dominant position. He's actually trying to get a little away from that fence. Oh, 3 big right hands there from Dalton Rasta. Made Genius, hell yeah, fights of friends. Yep. Made Genius, been watching such a channel, got renamed. You're welcome always. So glad I was able to contribute to the cause. MMA for life. Well, thank you, Brock. I appreciate it. Thanks for being around so long. And Ty Guerder getting up here temporarily, but Dalton still got him in a body lock, and Ty's starting to suck wind. Oh, he does transition. Lands a nice knee to the body. Squared up against the fence now. Another knee, but he still hasn't broke. Oh, and there's a flying knee from Rasta, and they're back to the center of the cage. Both those knees to the body. Both guys working the body here in the second round. Sure to pay dividends here coming up. And now Ty Guerder moving forward has Dalton Rasta up against the fence. And that's what you want to do with a wrestler. There's the 1-2. You want to back him up against the fence. And most importantly, you just want to back him up. It's really hard for a guy to take you down when he's going backwards. Oh, spinning body kick attempt there from Rasta, countered by Guerder with a nice body kick of his own. And Dalton Rasta, a nice right hand to the body, mixing in the feints and everything here tonight. And very good second round here. The fight clock was just a few seconds off, so excuse me for that. We got 6 seconds left here still. Nice spinning kick to the body there from Rasta. Guerder tied it earlier. Rasta says this is how it's done. And 24 up in the chat. Make sure and hit that thumbs up button if you like what I do here. If you're not already subscribed for some reason, guys, Bellator is coming at us every Thursday for as long as they're scheduled out. But they have events, I believe, the next 4 weeks. Tonight's going to be Gegard Mousasi versus Douglas Lima for the middleweight championship. And that's going to be a thriller. I just know that fight on paper is just incredible. And then nothing but bangers the rest of the month through. Of course, we do the big boxing events. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. will be a big event here. Since I grew up in the 90s watching both of those guys. All right, guys, round 3. Is Dalton on the roster? Dalton Rasta. I don't know if he's on the roster, but oh, beautiful defense from Rasta and a straight left and a right hook to the body. Nice 1-2 there from Guerder. Guerder, all 5 of his wins come by knockout. He's going to need another one here tonight if he's going to win this one, I think. Nice leg kick there from Rasta. Good body kick from Guerder. And total strikes are actually a lot closer than I thought. These guys are just 2 apart from each other in significant strikes. But the wrestling, the takedowns, the submission attempts from Dalton Rasta, that with just a slight lead in the striking, I have him ahead 2018. Nice 1-2, though, there from Ty Guerder. Oh, good front kick to the body there from Ty. Only 38 viewers. Oh, we're 43 already, and we just started. Brock, we're gonna have this thing filled up, I'm sure. Nice front kick to the body there from Rasta. A good jab, nice left hook from Rasta. And Rasta now moving forward. The problem with Guerder, as I mentioned earlier, you want to make a wrestler move backwards. He's letting Rasta control the tempo of this round. Now he's starting to move forward a little bit. Nice body kick there from Guerder. But Guerder, he's not thinking about decision right now. He needs a finish. And nice feints. I like that Guerder is starting to feint, get different looks on Rasta with the flying knee from Rasta. Partially lands there, and that's not doing Guerder any favors. Guerder running out of real estate here halfway through the 3rd round. Missing a left hand to the body. Nice body kick there from Ty Guerder. Inside leg kick from Rasta. And, I mean, if Guerder... Oh, nice left hand. A big right hand and a left hook here from Dalton Rasta in the right hand. Now he goes for the takedown. And that's how you set it up. He moving forward, sets it up with the strikes, gets the sweep. Now moving to full mount. Dalton Rasta in complete control here in the first fight of this Bellator main card. Wow, and for those that watched the prelims earlier, I'm sure most of you probably know, and now Dalton has the back. Beautiful. Dalton Rasta has hooks and has the back again. It's a little off base. I mean, you would like him straighter there, but it's still a dominant position. If he's going to get this RNC that he's working on, though, he's going to need a little space. Oh, and he takes it to the mount again. And here's some brutal ground and pound. Rights and lefts, and now he turns the back again. And that's a better position for Dalton. He's still, I almost feel like he should go for a neck crank here. There's the ground and pound to the body. That'll open up the neck. And now Ty Guerder sits up. He's looking to his corner for advice. And they're probably saying, hey, you probably shouldn't have sat up here because you just straightened yourself out. You just did Dalton Rasta a favor, landing some big ground and pound. Possibly looking for the neck crank here. Dalton, he's still got some time here. Will he get it? He's close down to the neck. Nope, and Ty is out. And Ty Gwerder is out, but he is also out of time. And this one's going to go to the scorecards, and this one should be an easy one for Dalton Rasta. How do I become a premium member? I'd love to take the top name off of that list. Khabib time and share location. I love it. So it should be right on there. Let me go on there. Are you on a mobile or on the... or on your desktop? 55 watching. Make sure and hit that thumbs up button if you like what I do here. You're looking forward to some great Bellator fights tonight on a Thursday night. Okay, so if you go to the homepage actually and type in MMA with Friends, and just click join, that's going to make you a premium member. And then that'll give you the options there. Let me see the screen of when people are actually watching. I thought there was a spot. Yes, there is. There's a spot below the video, at least on my desktop here. When you look below the thumbs up, which I'm only seeing 8. Better get those thumbs up, guys. No, maybe that's not updated. Right below that, it says join in analytics. Sup, D Brown? Don't forget to smash that like button. Khabib time and location. I like it. Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov pulling off quite the... on mobile YouTube. I'm trying to figure it out. So just type in the MMA with Friends and go to the home page, and that should get you. There we go. So when you go there, there's going to be the community tab. Just to the right of that, you're going to see the membership tab, and then you'll be able to join from there. You'll see the different levels of membership. Official decision coming up here. Shouldn't be any mystery here. Todd Anderson's like, why do I even have to do this? Why do I have to hold these gentlemen's hands? 30-27 on all 3 scorecards for Dalton Rasta. Dalton Hercules Rasta, congratulations. Moving to 4-0 with a dominant performance over Ty Gwerder. And Chael P. Sonnen here. Going to be coming back talking about that main event of Gegard Mousasi and Douglas Lima. Who's everybody got for this one? Usually I would go with Lima, but man, what a jump for Lima. Jumping up to 185 now. He is all over the place. One of the best pound for pound in the world, I feel. But, man, Gegard Mousasi 5-time MMA champion in different promotions, Bellator, Dream. I believe 2-time Bellator champion now. All right, and next, I'm going to look for the next fight up here. We got some good ones on the main card. Like I said, even though it's not a really long card. Yeah, Brandon Gertz versus Henry Corrales. That's the featherweight co-main event. Nick Newell, unfortunately, the one-arm man, as a lot of people know him. No matter what happens, I think he's always just going to be known as the one-arm man, and he seems to be at peace with that. His fight was canceled, though, due to one of the contestants having COVID. Did anybody see which one had it? I just seen fight canceled, due to the Khabib Ferguson virus. But Brandon Gertz, 16-9, Henry Corrales, 17-5. Some of the top featherweights in Bellator. That'll be the co-main event. And then the main event, Gegard Mousasi versus Douglas Lima. Also did Adam Borics fight Eric Sanchez earlier? I'm not sure that one happened yet. Like I said, I was surprised that Jake Hager, known as Jack Swagger, was on the undercard. Seems like a missed opportunity for Bellator. And this one on the Zone tonight. Also on CBS Sports Network. I don't even know if I have CBS Sports Network yet. But I have the Zone. So I just went there. And I'm going to go over and pull the card up over at Tapology. If you guys ever are wondering about a card, about the fights and the order of them, when they're happening and things, I mean, Tapology, they're better than the actual websites of the companies for some reason. They'll be more accurate than Bellator.com on a Bellator site. Same thing with UFC. And, shoot, I don't know why it's not showing me Bellator now. But, wow, almost 80 wins between Gegard Mousasi and Douglas Lima. Gegard Mousasi, the 180 favorite tonight. Lima, plus 150 underdog, so almost 2-1 odds. I need some alcohol, gentlemen. I'm hooked on these hard seltzers now. I know some people might say it's a girly drink or whatever, but I have an issue with gluten, guys. You don't want me drinking the beer anymore. I got to find the gluten-free beer or like a cider or something. If that's the case, but otherwise it's these seltzers. So far, I think the Budweiser seltzers are the best. But Gertz and Corrales, two stand in the center of the cage and bang brawlers. coming up here. Found the link. Not too comfortable with subscriptions, but this is... Holy jeez! Brock Ellery with the $50 donation. Oh my goodness. Dude, you just tied the all-time largest donation in MMA and Fights with Friends history. Everybody hand it to Brock Ellery with the $50 donation. I thank you very, very much. That really means a lot to me, Brock. That especially these nights, and tonight I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to stream tonight with my schedule and things. And I appreciate you guys being here, and thank you so much. Second donation for Brock Ellery of the night, moving the tip jar up a $20 and a $50 donation. Wow, I am humbled, sir. And Henry Corrales warming up there in the back. And that is the next fight up. I don't know if there was... What's up, Torrin Brown? Good to see you, sir. And I thought maybe Bellator's site was missing some fights, but it looks like we are already at the co-main event. I don't know if they have another fight to throw in between before the main. But this one's a banger, guys. This one really is. Brandon Gertz, Henry Corrales, these guys... is all they know how to do is move forward and throw hands. So we're going to get our money's worth on this one. Can't. I don't have any links. I know it's link, please, Kenneth. Oh, you're talking about for the stream? I'm sure, Kenneth. I don't have any links to the stream except for I can tell you it's on DAZN and it's on CBS Sports Network, which I don't even know if I have CBS Sports Network. I'm going to have to look later, but I have DAZN. Head over to DAZN.com, though, if you haven't tried it out. They always have a free trial going for you. And a shout out to DAZN, longtime sponsor. I didn't realize that they were still doing this for me, though. But ever since I talked to them, they've been giving me free DAZN for quite some time. So I don't know if I have DAZN for life or what, but I'm happy about it. So thank you very much, DAZN. Just all sponsors, anything mentioned on here, I do have to disclose that I have been monetarily compensated, either in cash and or benefits. And I can tell you the benefits from DAZN are just like I said. They give me free membership. I haven't had to pay for DAZN for quite some time, so they help me out. I'm glad that they like the show and feel that it's valuable enough to do that for us. So check out DAZN. They have a monthly and a yearly subscription. And boxing coming back, of course, it's been a different situation recently, but hopefully they make it through this because they have a lot of big fights out there and a lot of big fighters signed, including Anthony Joshua and why am I drawing a blank on him now? Guys only got one loss to Floyd Mayweather Jr. What, Canelo Alvarez? All right, Gertz and Corrales. Here we go. These guys are some bangers. Henry OK Corrales. Like the OK Corral, if you didn't get that, I guess. Making his way to the cage right now. Coming down the Bellator ramp. Former King of the Cage featherweight champion. And he's been making his mark here in Bellator as well. And yeah, these guys do not take a step backwards. This is going to be an exciting one. And now Brandon Gertz making his way down to the cage. Very small, intimate venue here. I mean, of course, you know that there's no crowds, or a very, very limited crowd, just some necessary people here. But they still have the ramp. They still have the big Jumbotron behind them and things. And I like Bellator does like a little bit of show. There's nothing. It's just not like over the top. I get UFC, you know, they have this whole gladiator approach. It's like one man walks to the cage, or two men walk to the cage, one man leaves, and they don't have, you know, a whole lot of flash to it. But I think Bellator has just the right amount of flash. You have the walkway. They both have the music. You have a few more lights here in Bellator and the Jumbotrons and things. And I think they do a good job as far as that's concerned. I'm glad that we're going to get to finally see some more Bellator. I really missed them. And if you're on CBS Sports Network, you're going to commercials for 1 minute. If you're on DAZN, like I am, they're just taking a quick break, and these guys they're just standing here and warming up. I guess they get their first 1 minute rest before the fight starts. All right, and here is the tale of the tape, guys. Brandon Gertz, 16-9. Henry Corrales, 17-5. Gertz a year older at 35. Corrales an inch taller at 5'8". Corrales will also have a 1-inch reach advantage at 70 inches. And these guys, 145 pounds, featherweight division. All right, guys. Co-main event of the evening with notable wins over Noad Lahat, Georgi Karakian, and Aaron Peak. First round knockout of Aaron Pico, Henry OK Corrales. And on the other side of this round cage of death with notable wins over Melvin Gerard, Sadawad, and Derek Campos. He is the favorite tonight out of Denver, Colorado, Brandon Gertz. Referee for this one will be Todd Anderson. Second fight of the main card here, Bellator 250. Brandon Gertz, Henry OK Corrales. Here we go. And a touch of gloves. This co-main event brought to you by the premium members Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, PBR Street Gang, and the generous donations of Brock Ellery. Thank you again so much. 2 large donations. That's what's in that tip jar from Brock Ellery tonight. So thank you again, sir. Nice outside leg kick there from Corrales to start this one out. Brandon Gertz with the combination there. Nice left hand there. Inside leg kick there for Corrales. For some reason, they don't keep up the names here in Bellator, but if you're looking to see who is who, Corrales has his last name tattooed across his back. Nice body kick from Gertz and inside leg kick from Corrales. Oh, beautiful left hand to the body there for Gertz. Corrales catches him a little coming in on right hand. It looked like Gertz was mostly off balance, so I don't think he was hurt. Both of these guys are definitely looking to hurt each other, though. They throw bombs. Be very surprised to see this one go the distance. Knock on wood. Oh, and a big inside leg kick there from Corrales. And I got to imagine with everything going on, I mean, I know mentally everybody's had their own individual struggles. This hasn't been the easiest time probably for anybody. 2020 for fighters. I'm sure they got to just be glad to get back in the rhythm of eating clean, training, looking forward to a fight, and now getting inside there and finally being able to do it. Nice body kick there from Gertz. Inside leg kick from Corrales. Big right hook lands for Corrales. And he's moving forward. Oh, beautiful left hook and a right hand from Gertz. And Gertz throwing hands. Nice combination there from Brandon Gertz. Another inside leg kick from Corrales. I mean, he whips him as well as anybody in the featherweight division. He's got some vicious leg kicks. Oh! Both guys swinging for the fences here, looking to take each other's heads off. Oh, big right hand there from Gertz. Nice defense there from Gertz, blocking the 1-2 from Corrales. And both guys are getting a little wild there for a moment. Maybe looking to slow down, calm down a little bit now after some quick flurries. Nice outside leg kick there from Corrales. Oh, beautiful right uppercut there from Corrales. And he's setting a lot of this up with that leg kick. He's been attacking that front leg of Gertz, the inside and outside. And less than 4 minutes into this fight, it is severely compromising the mobility of Brandon Gertz. You can see he's not wanting to put a lot of weight on that front leg. And Brandon Gertz, I mean, he might have... Oh, big right hand from Corrales. Brandon Gertz throws an ill-advised spinning back fist. Ends up at a bad angle, and Henry Corrales says, "Thank you very much." Lands a big right hook. Oh, nice right hand to the body there from Corrales. Brandon Gertz coming in a little wild in the last few sequences, and Corrales is taking full advantage. Oh, nice right hand there from Corrales. Nice body kick from Gertz. Gertz has got some great wrestling. And you can see he's kind of got that wrestling stance tonight. Like he could shoot at any moment. But he has not yet. For some reason. And that's going to be the end of the first round. Ending on an inside leg kick there from Corrales. Started with an inside leg kick from Corrales, ended with an inside leg kick from Corrales, and that was kind of the story of that round of Brandon Gertz. He's having some issues with mobility right now. All right, and Brandon Gertz's corner telling him when Corrales throws that low leg kick, bring that left over the top. The southpaw there, when a guy throws that leg kick, of course, you have the tendency, just me being an orthodox, when you throw a right leg kick, you can do this in your own home. Throw a right leg kick. You're going to have a tendency to bring your left hand down a little bit just from the sway. It's almost, you really have to make a good attempt not to. When is Lima fighting? Next one, man. This is the co-main. And the main event, I think we're going to get it next. Unless they've thrown anything else in there. Oh, nice low leg kick there from Corrales. Gertz landing a good combination. And I gave Henry Corrales the first round. Big John McCarthy did as well. So I have it 10-9 Corrales. But I still don't expect this fight to go the distance. Both of these guys have so much power. Now you got the filling out process. And like I said, you have a severely compromised front leg from Brandon Gertz. Nice low leg kick again there from Corrales on the southpaw Brandon Gertz. Oh, nice right hook to the body there from Corrales. Corrales with the veteran moves. Brandon Gertz has been headhunting a lot. Corrales has been more patient, landing those leg shots, landing those body shots, taking the head shots when they're there on the counters, like that beautiful right hook that he landed last round when Brandon missed a spinning back fist at a bad angle. And Gertz is he's really just been off balance, reaching tonight, kind of trying to strike. Oh, there he lands a right hand, but Corrales comes back with a left hook of his own. Good exchange there. And now Gertz finally throwing the leg kick. And now, oh, big left hand. Two big left hands there from Gertz. That's what the corner called for, and Gertz is responding. And he's finding a home for it early. Mike, who wins, New or Zane? That fight is off due to the mysterious virus, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, that one was canceled. Nice left hook there from Brandon Gertz. Catches Corrales off balance. Floors him momentarily. And not a real hard shot. That was just all off balance. But that was a hard shot. The left hook from Gertz. And Corrales says, I'm going to whip that leg a little more. Make you think about that. Lands a big front leg kick. But Gertz starting to find the distance here in the second round. And Brandon Gertz is still not used that coveted wrestling. Oh, man, another brutal leg kick from Corrales and counters Gertz with a combination of the hands when he comes in. Oh, wow, that leg is very unsteady. It was unsteady the last round. It's very unsteady now for Gertz. You can see he tried. Oh, another inside leg kick there from Corrales. He's going to take Gertz's leg completely out. It's going to become a non-factor. Or a big factor, however you want to look at it. But he's not going to be able to walk here if he keeps eating those leg kicks. There's another one. And body kick there from Gertz. You can see Gertz has went to throw the body and head kicks a few times. But ever since about halfway through that first round, he's been very tentative of getting countered. Another inside leg kick lands to Corrales. That sets up the right hand to the body. It just sets up everything else. Nice left hand there from Gertz. So he's going to put a lot of his weight on that back foot when he throws that bomb. Because he's not able to put all of his weight on that front leg right now. Great second round. Nice left hand to the body there from Gertz with a combination from Corrales. Wow, Gertz landed a couple big left hands had a much better second round as we head into the last half minute of the round. I am so impressed with the patience of Henry Corrales tonight. What a step forward. I think Gertz thought Corrales was just going to come in and mindlessly war with him. And Corrales, he's not backed up. He's been the aggressor. Nice body kick there from Gertz. Finally, he lands one of those kicks without getting punished. And that's going to be the end of the second round. That's a close one. Couple of big shots from Gertz. I'm still going to give that one Corrales. I thought he had it on volume. I think he really hurt him with those leg kicks. But, some judges don't give leg kicks the credit that I think it's due. We'll see. This fight could be even on at least one of their scorecards. But I have it 20-18 in favor of Henry Corrales. And Brandon Gertz, corner, just cutting straight to the point. Says, I want you to blast him. I want you to put him on his back. Not a real complex strategy here. Just kind of akin to the father in Ice Cube. Go in there and take him out. Or, on Friday. Ice Cube's father on Friday. And third round, wow! And Gertz comes forward again, and Corrales landing big bombs, right hand, left hook. Corrales landing some big shots here. Another big combination to start the third round here. Gertz finally shoots for the takedown. Corrales stops it, big knees. Both guys landed bombs in the center of the cage, and we got a wild third round here at the Henry OK Corrales. Wow! He just took that leg kick out. He took that leg out from Brandon Gertz. Beautiful leg kick, right uppercut and a left hook from Henry Corrales, and he is painting a masterpiece in the cage tonight. Good jab there from Corrales. Oh, and another one of those brutal inside leg kicks. Left hand gets through there for Gertz. He did what his corner told him to do. He came through and threw bombs, and he paid the price, man. Henry Corrales, just beautiful combinations and countering. There's another inside leg kick. Oh, big left hand from Gertz, and he floors Corrales. And just like that, Brandon Gertz might have turned this fight around. Corrales is hurt. And Gertz clinching against Corrales now goes for the takedown. Somehow Corrales is able to stop that. They're back to the center of the cage. Another left hand from Gertz, though. And Brandon Gertz needs a finish, I believe, in this. And he might get one. He hurt Corrales. Corrales lands another inside leg kick. It's amazing that Gertz can continue to find the power from those shots as much as he's struggling to put weight on that front leg. All that power from the back leg. And a lot of people were excited, including myself, when this fight was announced, and it is living up to the hype, especially the last two rounds. Oh, nice left hand and a body kick there from Brandon Gertz. Corrales lands a combination with his hands as he comes in. Corrales will kind of throw, oh, nice left hand for Gertz. Corrales will kind of throw those like Diaz-like combinations to counter as Gertz comes in, and then he'll pump up the power a little bit, much like Nick used to do. Oh, two more big leg kicks there from Corrales, and you can tell Brandon Gertz is not comfortable fighting orthodox. He continues to stand southpaw, but he can barely stand on that leg. Big straight right there from Corrales, and the left hand back from Gertz. Oh, both guys swinging for the fences, and Corrales getting the better of that exchange. Straight left there from Corrales. Corrales has been the more accurate fighter tonight. Gertz has got the power. It still just takes one. What's up, Robert Kerrigan? How can I watch this fight? What broadcast? I'm watching it on DAZN. I guess it's also on CBS Sports Network. Robert. And how the hell you get that, it's beyond me. I might have that channel. I don't even know. I have Xfinity, like the All Access app now. Nice inside leg kick there from Gertz. Oh, but Corrales with a double up hook counter as Gertz comes in. And this is the thing. Corrales has been such an effective counter striker tonight, and he's put Gertz in a position to where he has to finish the fight. Oh, and there's a big right hook behind the ear there for Gertz. Corrales does have to be careful. Remember, he was floored earlier in the round, and he was hurt. Definitely looks like he's recovered. But what's up, No Limits? This is Yo Teacher. Oh, nice inside leg kick from Corrales and a 1-2. And coming down to the left, I have that channel on my Xfinity app. Nice. Nice right hand there from Corrales, which means I must have it too, Robert. I have that same Xfinity app. Nice right hand on the left. Took 5 seconds left in the round. Big combination from Gertz trying to chase this one down. Big left hook. Oh, and Corrales lands a right uppercut at the end. Wow. And so I have it 29-28. There could be a question about the second round, but I have it 29-28, Henry Corrales. I thought the second and third rounds, especially the third, you could have given to Brandon Gertz. I did. You could have given it to Corrales. The thing with the second, I gave the second round to Corrales. A referee, he might find a reason to give it to Gertz. We'll see. I think Corrales won this one, though. 29-28, if not 30-27. It's going to come here and be mean, but you look mad nice. What's up, Jorge? I try, sir. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate the honesty. Main event up next, Douglas Lima and Gegard Mousasi. Over 70 fights between these two gladiators. And Gegard Mousasi, of course, he has been around forever. I got big wins in the UFC. Got 2 wins over... Yeah, is it 2 wins over Rory McDonald? I think he fought Rory McDonald twice. No, he's got a win over Rory McDonald. Douglas Lima is 1-1 against Rory McDonald. But Gegard, long time stand in the UFC, was kind of surprised when Bellator was able to sign him. But good for them. And he's held 5 world titles as Gegard Mousasi, including 2-time champion in Bellator. He's had the belt over there in Strikeforce. He had it over there in Dream. All right, Mike. Do you think Khabib is the GOAT? Darren R., that is a good question. I just put up a video about that, a pound-for-pound GOAT. I actually came down, and it's such a mythical title. It's such an opinionated thing. I came out with Fedor Emelianenko as my GOAT. If you're talking about pound for pound on the planet right now, it's definitely Khabib Nurmagomedov. Without a doubt, and I feel he's the greatest lightweight of all time. Fedor Emelianenko, though, I mean, he dominated in Pride. Against absolute killers. I mean, he beat so many great guys, from the great fight against Kevin Randleman, Mirko Cro Cop, and then defeating, former UFC champions and other leagues, dominating Tim Sylvia and Andrei Arlovsky when both of them were much younger than they are today, of course. And you look at the stats, and that gives me even more confidence that I'm correct and that Corrales is going to get this one. And then I would actually, it's hard. I took the asterisks. I took number 2 spot away from John Jones, and I'll give that to Khabib. So 30-27 Corrales. What the fuck? Excuse me. One judge just had a 30-27 for Brandon Gertz. So 2 judges had a 30-27 for Henry Corrales, and some crack-smoking fool that should never even be allowed to watch MMA again scored that 30-27 for Brandon Gertz. I know the decision went the right way, but that is absolutely unacceptable. The fact that that guy is going to be allowed to judge a fight again is absolutely criminal. I don't know for who. If you're watching that live, you know that was one of the most egregious jokes of scorecard in probably the history of MMA. I thought Henry Corrales had a good, I thought he had a good argument to take that one 30-27. You maybe could have gifted Brandon Gertz a round, but to give Brandon Gertz all 3 rounds, that's either you're just not being honest or you have no idea what you're doing. And Athletic Commission, please pull that man's license. Am I getting extra credit? Extra credit for what? Fedor beats 7 U.S. champs. Yes, thank you, Jared Lee. See, we get recency bias. And I know a lot of people are going to argue with me and say, Khabib Nurmagomedov was the greatest of all time. He's 29-0. He's 13-0 in the UFC. Guys, and John Jones would be right there if it wasn't for the controversy. But I took a lot of time thinking about that. I put a lot of thought into where to put John Jones in the GOAT conversation. And I didn't really know what to do with the positive tests. So what I did is I went back and I looked at what other sports have done with those positive tests. And I went back primarily to a story, to baseball. Baseball, they're the ones, the Hall of Fame, Cooperstown, whatever it is. They really take their Hall of Fame seriously. And I remember a guy spent an exorbitant amount of money on the 70th home run ball from Barry Bonds. And he bought it, and he wrote an asterisk on it, and then he donated it. He sent it to the Baseball Hall of Fame. You can go to the Baseball Hall of Fame and see that baseball today. You look at the guys that have not gotten into the Hall of Fame with their records. You look at Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Roger Clemens, some of the greatest of all time. Especially Clemens and Bonds. I mean, my God, Clemens was just fire for so many years. Unfortunately, popped a few times late in his career. I'd like to think maybe that was his way of trying to extend his career, and unfortunately got caught. But that's the way it goes. So I got to move John Jones down to number 3. Same thing with Anderson Silva, unfortunately. I love the guy. 13 consecutive. 13 consecutive defenses. But that failed test puts him down to number 4. And yeah, I got it Fedor, Khabib, John Jones, Anderson Silva. What's up, Wyatt? I actually think either Fedor or Anderson is the GOAT. Thank you, Wyatt. Oh, what are these judges? Yeah, what in the hell was that, Wyatt? How in the hell could you have that 30-27 for Brandon Gertz? I mean, it makes me laugh in a way, but that would not be funny if you had another idiot judge in there and now forever enshrined on Henry Corrales' record. It'll say split decision versus Brandon Gertz. But man, that guy was smoking all the crap. I don't know if it was that or he was in the back just straight up smoking, just straight COVID joints. I don't know. Got them Kansas City judges back in the house. Oh, good memory, Wyatt. Wow, wasn't that some of the most horrible judging, if not the most horrible judging in MMA history, that Kansas City show. Darren R says, yeah, either Fedor or Silva could be above Khabib as GOAT status. Khabib 22 first fights were against bums. Seriously, look at all their records. Yeah, that's the thing, Darren R. Like I said, greatest lightweight of all time, Khabib. And some people online, I would notice, was even arguing that because they were saying that they think BJ Penn in his prime would have gave Khabib a good fight. I think Khabib was too big for Penn, even though Penn fought as high as welterweight. He was never really a welterweight. I mean, the guy walked around at like 160. He was just a competitor back in the day. And not to go too far off track into a rabbit hole, but for those that see the BJ Penn today, maybe you weren't into MMA when he was champion, one of the absolute greats. He was thought of as the number one pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. And it's sad what he's became today compared to what he was, but that guy was damn good. I mean, he really was. But I think Khabib's the greatest lightweight because he reigned in the greatest time to be in the lightweight division, without a doubt. I mean, without a doubt. Of course, never got the coveted fight against Tony Ferguson, which we all would have liked to have seen. But, back to back to defeat Conor McGregor, a pumped up in prime Dustin Poirier, a prime Justin Gaethje, all three of those guys undoubtedly their prime to dominate them the way that he did. You got to give him a lot of respect, and I will say he's the greatest lightweight of all time. It's the most dominant champ, but not GOAT. I think GSP and Jones. And GSP, for some reason, I take GSP out a lot. GSP, there you go. GSP is my number 5. I thought it was, and that a lot of people maybe say that he should be higher. I mean, you can argue a lot when you get to those top guys. Like I said, Fedor, Khabib, Jones, Silva, and then GSP. And you could arguably put GSP at 3, 4, or 5. Somewhere in there. He avenged both of his losses. He did come back and win a second title later. Nothing against Michael Bisping. But honestly, Michael Bisping was one of... When he knocked out Luke Rockhold's chin seemed to be kind of gone. A lot of guys knocked him out after that. I'm not going to say he's an illegitimate champion, but he's just not one of those best. He's not one of the greatest middleweights of all time. And you can hate me for that, but Michael Bisping, I mean, he might be in that top 10. But as far as being a champion, he's like Forrest Griffin being the champion, where Rampage Jackson, drank through training camp and dropped a deuce against Griffin. I like Michael Bisping. He's a B-level fighter. Nothing wrong with that. But GSP, he came back and cherry-picked. He came back and cherry-picked a championship. And, I mean, that's no knock against him. That doesn't bring him down. I mean, he still won a championship. Well, it's straight out loads of casuals out there saying Khabib is GOAT, crazy man, compared to the great MMA fighters out there. And Trevi McTrev says Khabib missed weight. I still haven't watched that weigh-in. Well, I watched part of it, but I didn't see all of it. I just seen him jump in on and off the scale real quick, I guess. And it did look like he was leaning on something. And you guys can test this. If you have a scale at home, you can do this. Go jump on that scale and kind of lean your body weight on something. You could get it to fluctuate a decent amount. So there is a good argument for that. No question, Khabib is the greatest lightweight ever, says Wyatt. All right, I'm going to agree with you on that for sure. Colby said Khabib is bigger than him. He might be. Khabib is freaking huge. Khabib is huge. I mean, he's got to walk around at 190. All right, main event coming up, guys. Gegard Mousasi versus Douglas Lima. And for those like me that have been looking for something to do on your boring Thursday night, guys, Bellator's moved to Thursday nights. So we're going to have a lot more of these. And this is actually a good night for me. Thursdays is a good night for me. So not as much going on at work and things. So this works out well. Khabib can't make lightweight. Yeah, I agree. Khabib dominance and in the most dangerous division in the UFC. 2 of those 3 made 145. That is true. Dustin Poirier used to be a featherweight. Conor McGregor used to be a featherweight. Bisping, worst middleweight champion in UFC history. Agreed, no way GSP would have came back if Rockhold was champion. Good point, Wyatt. Commission cheated for him. I hope Douglas wins. I saw him train at my gym. That's awesome, Jared Lee. Where do you train at? If you watch the weigh on the scale never balances, it stays against the top, signifying he's heavy. I'm going to have to watch it a little closer. Maybe get a little longer video. Wyatt Bisping was happy just to beat Rockhold. Oh, he definitely was, Darren. I mean, he was ecstatic. And then, he was drinking at the press conferences, building up to the GSP fight. The guy had one freaking eye. He came out later. I mean, they have all these tests, when they cover one guy's eye because it's swelling up and ask him, how many fingers am I holding up? I mean, imagine if they had done that to Michael Bisping. He had a glass freaking eye and he didn't tell anybody. That is insane. And, no matter what you want to say about Michael Bisping, like I said, and I kind of agree with Wyatt, he probably is the worst middleweight champion ever. In the best organization, though. And that's just speaks, for me, that speaks to Michael Bisping's toughness and his willingness to work hard to overcome the lack of natural talent, power, explosiveness, and athleticism that some of these other fighters like Anderson Silva, Yoel Romero, Robert Whittaker, and Israel Adesanya have and have had. Watch Mike Dolce vid on Khabib weigh-in. I will pretty much believe whatever Mike Dolce says. Trevi, Mike Dolce is literally wrote the book on weight cutting, several of them, and is widely renowned as the guy to have when you're looking at weight cuts. I can't fight, my ribs hurt, Bisbing. Looks over, come on, Buddha, pops his eye out. I like it. How about we quit asking for a video and just appreciate the commentary? Thank you, Brock Ellery. Do you think Izzy beats Jan? Yeah, I think he's just too fast for him. And Izzy is such a good game planner. And that's something, I'm not sure what Dominic Reyes' game plan was against Jan Blachowicz. I'm not sure he had a game plan. He may have came in a bit cocky. And I'm not saying that Dominic Reyes is better than Jan Blachowicz. It might be a bad matchup for him. But Adesanya's, he's not going to make any of those mistakes. He's going to use his advantages. And, yeah, I think he's just so fast. He's so powerful. I think he would pick Jan off. He'd tire him out and knock him out probably in the third round. Wyatt says, I'm confident Izzy beats Jan. Me too. Watch it right now and commentate, Trevi. Oh, the weigh-in? We'll try to bring it up after this fight, maybe. How about we do that? It was a bad matchup. Yeah, I agree. Just outstrikes with everyone. Put on the video. Is the main event at welterweight? It's at middleweight. Wyatt, and I think that's why Lima is coming in such an underdog, because he's been fighting at welterweight. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Douglas Lima has fought as low as lightweight. WTF, Izzy in first or second, says Yogi Jones. All right, I'm going to bring up the weigh-in video. I don't know if I can show it because it might belong to somebody, though. But I am going to bring it up and watch it. So what should I look for? Khabib, weigh-in, Dolce. I'm just going to start with that. Mike Dolce. I see it here, the Dolce diet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the sound, and if you guys want to follow along, I'll put a link up in for the particular video. And these guys are going to be walking down to the cage here at any minute, so I'll try to be quick, but here comes the link. I got Khabib. I got Eagle too. That's fine. So there is the video, the weigh-in. And I'll play it real quick, and we'll hear what Dolce has to say. And they're holding the towel. Well, and it doesn't look like it's playing. It looks like it's going to play through my headphones. So he's saying the inspector made a massive mistake. So there it is. Mike Dolce says Khabib was the first man on the scale. He does not believe that Khabib legitimately made the weight. He would have had more time to make the weight since he was the first to weigh in, though. We'll throw that out there. All right, guys. Main event, though. Gegard Douglas Lima is in the cage. Gegard Mousasi making his way to the cage. Serious question, Khabib versus Maurice Green. Who you got? Khabib. God Eagle 2. When he removes the clip, the scale goes up, never balances. Khabib. Oh, yeah. Khabib's a welterweight, Yogi Jones. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he missed weight how many times? And tell me that guy's not disciplined. I mean, I guarantee you he is. You know, I know his training is on point. I mean, I don't know what his diet's like. I mean, I hear the tiramisu rumor, of course. And, I mean, one could just think by the way that he portrays himself everything else in life, you would expect him to be disciplined on the diet. But I guess that's not necessarily true. You know, you look at Fedor, and he kind of had, as I mentioned in my GOAT video, kind of had the first MMA dad bod. But when he got inside the cage, I mean, nobody was better. Heavyweight, greatest heavyweight of all time. Remember after the Edson fight, Khabib said he could make 145. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. What's he going to do, cut his legs off? That is why he's not pound for pound number one. Says, yo, if Khabib walks around at 190, 200. It's crazy making 155. Absolutely. All right, guys, tail of the tape. Gegard Mousasi, 46-7. Douglas Lima, 32-7. So what do you got that? 90 fights between these guys. Over 90 fights. Gegard Mousasi, 3 years older at 35, an inch taller at 6'2", and he'll have an inch reach advantage. Douglas Lima's actually taller than I thought he was. So Gegard just an inch taller and just an inch reach advantage tonight. And this is for the vacant middleweight championship. Remember, of course, Gegard Mousasi lost to Rafael Lovato Jr. Rafael Lovato had to vacate the belt and retire, at least temporarily, due to a very serious heart condition. This is hard to call. Where is this live stream for this fight? It's on DAZN and CBS Sports Network. First, out of the blue corner with notable wins over Rory McDonald, Michael Page, Paul Daly, Ben Saunders, Lorenz Larkin. 2 wins over Andrei Korshkov. He is the former Bellator welterweight champion of the world, Douglas Lima. And across the cage of violence with notable wins over Lyoto Machida, Rory McDonald, Dan Henderson, Vitor Belfort, Chris Weidman, Mark Hunt, Jacare Souza, and Rafael Carvalho. He is the former Dream, former Strikeforce, former Bellator world champion, Gegard Mousasi. Dan Miragliotta will be the referee for this exciting middleweight main event tonight. They do touch gloves. And wow, somebody light the fuse because we got a powder keg in this cage right now. This is hard to call. I'll take a punt on Lima, says Jones. Wow. All right, guys. Lima with the blue gloves, Mousasi with the red, and Lima looks much bigger. But 38 finishes in his career for Mousasi, 14 first-round finishes for Lima, and a nice outside leg kick for Lima. Now, you can argue that Lima has been on the uptick in his career, and Mousasi is maybe on the back end of his career. Nice inside leg kick from Mousasi. Lima counters with the outside. Oh, and if we're going to pick tonight, before much happens, my prediction is Douglas Lima pulls off the upset and becomes the middleweight champion. Gegard's got the back here. Gegard is so smooth. He makes these very, very small transitions, and he's like a snake eating his prey. It's like before you even realize what's going on, he's got you in full mount, he's got your back, and he's choking you out. And there's about 7 consecutive knees to the back of the thighs of Douglas Lima. Gegard Mousasi with the body lock. Lima temporarily touches the cage. Gegard looked like he was about to pull off the backpack, drags Lima to the ground temporarily. It's just hard to call, definitely hard to call. I got Moose, says Trevi. Oh, and Mousasi landing some hard ground and pound. Lima on one knee, but Gegard's got a leg locked, keeping him down on his knees here. A couple of big shots to the temple here. Oh, Mousasi, some good ground and pound here. Left hands here. Lima finally starts to block him here. And the problem is, oh man, big shots here. And when Lima reaches to block those, he can't guard his neck. And he's in a really bad position here. He's eating a lot of shots. And Lima, I believe, just looked to his corner. Hopefully he's not looking at the clock already. That would be a bad sign. Blocking these shots. But again, like I said, that could open up his neck. And now Lima gets up, but Gegard still has the body lock. And this guy's like an anaconda. It's really hard to get away from him once he gets a grip on you. Oh, big knee there from Gegard. That almost looked like it was a knee to the groin, but no reaction from Lima. Oh, and Lima scrambling for a submission, not able to get it, but Gegard now on top in the guard of Lima. Oh, nice up kick there from Lima. And that was legal. Gegard's, both of his knees are up. Oh, nice ground and pound here from Mousasi left hand. Oh, Lima doing a good job of minimizing the damage, though. This ground and pound could be much worse. Oh, big right hand and a left hook there from Gegard on the ground. Let's go, Mousasi. I trained with them last year. Great guy. I've heard he's a great guy, Harry. Oh, big elbow. A couple of big elbows here from Gegard. He could cut open a big gash on the head of Lima here. He hasn't yet. A couple of left hooks there, though. But, oh, man, another elbow from Gegard. This is not a guy you want on top of you. Oh, 2 more big elbows. Oh, another short elbow for Gegard. He is so good with these elbows. And first, oh, another short elbow. And coming down to the last seconds of this first round. And big round for Gegard Mousasi. Total domination on the top here. And, man, not enough for a 10-8. But Douglas really... He really didn't do a whole lot in that round. And just the fact that I said 10-8, that I even thought about it. I mean, we know one of these judges is completely, what do the kids call it when you're high and drunk? Crossed. Yeah, we know one of these judges is crossed on something. So God knows what he could have called this round. Thank you, Daryl Simmers. Please tell us who is more tired in the corners. Mousasi is bullying. They're in Mousasi's corner right now. He looks pretty good. Lima? Lima actually does not look super exhausted or anything. Maybe a couple of deep breaths there. I'd say Lima's probably a little more tired. They both actually look pretty fresh. These guys both have pretty good cardio. And you look at the replay, the big elbow. Oh, and a headbutt. I missed that. Gegard Mousasi definitely purposely headbutted Lima in the body. No doubt about that. It looked like he headbutted him in the head, too. Not sure if that was accidental or not. But the one to the body definitely was not accidental. You're not allowed to use your head in any way. Oh, nice check there from Mousasi. Lima has those great leg kicks. Mousasi checks it. Nice jab there from Mousasi. Lima, I don't know if he just walks around at this, and this is his body, what it does when it's not cutting weight, but he looks like, I don't know if he looks like a middleweight, but he looks somewhere in between a welterweight and a middleweight. He is big. He's got a lot of muscle mass. Nice low leg kick there from Lima. And, oh, big right hook and a left hand there from Lima. And you see the stats from the first round, very dominant in favor of Gegard Mousasi. Actually, 44-4 punches landed, or strikes landed. And Lima checks a leg kick. Good defense there from Mousasi. And Lima does have it looks like a small cut above that right eye. We hope that was not from a headbutt. Both of these guys just so smart, both waiting for the other one to make a mistake. Nice inside leg kick from Lima. And I think Lima could be a little more aggressive, and I would do it with the leg kicks. Gegard, nice counter right there from Lima as Gegard's coming in. You don't want to play Gegard's game. If you slow the fight down to this speed, in my opinion, it's very much in Mousasi's favor. And that's how Mousasi is the kind of guy that can get a victory over Tyron Woodley in his prime and lose to Uriah Hall. Nice left hook upstairs and a low leg kick from Lima. Good combination. Left hook for Gegard. And Lima putting his back up against the fence. Nice front kick to the knee there from Mousasi. Like I've said with grapplers, you want to make them move backwards. Lima, I know he's trying to be the counter striker right now, but I don't think he wants your back up against the fence. Gegard's, he's bound to throw a combination and drop for a takedown here any moment. Good jab there from Mousasi. Front kick to the body from Mousasi. Oh, a straight left and a brutal leg kick from Lima. Outside leg kick there from Mousasi. He does not have the power in those leg kicks that Lima does, though. And that's saying something, being that Lima is a true welterweight. Thank you, Kieran Bentley. Oh, I don't know. We'll see what I can do. Gegard, now he's shooting for the takedown. He's got the body lock. He's below the waist. Lima doing a good job pushing the hips out, but he's up against the fence. He doesn't really have a valid escape plan here. Nice inside knee there from Gegard. And Gegard was using a lot of energy there to go for that. Oh, now knees and stuff. And see, now Gegard's going to rock back and forth. But Lima is able to transition and push Gegard into the fence now and land some knees. Lima should break here. Couple of nice knees to the body there from Mousasi. You do not want to spend any more time than you have to in the clinch with Gegard Mousasi. He's going to do things that you've never seen, things you never even thought of. And now they're to the center of the cage. Lima feints the overhand right. Nice body kick there from Mousasi. This is a hard round to score. Because I thought Lima... Oh, nice right hook there from Lima. Leg kick there from Gegard. If somebody does something big here in the last seconds, I mean, they could technically steal the round. Well, there it is. End of the round. Very close. I give that one to Lima, but very, very close. Gegard not able to get the takedown. I thought Lima outstruck him. I had some decent leg kicks and stuff. Just both of these guys so respectful of each other, and it's not like one of those matches though where they're not interacting. They definitely are. Just both guys are so good defensively. Who's winning? I got it 19-19 after 2. Mousasi definitely had the more dominant round in the first round. That last round, I thought it was very close. That's a really hard one to score. I ended up giving it to Lima, but I really can't argue if you give it to Mousasi. And Darren says 2-0 Mousasi, in my opinion. You could be right. All right, round 3. Here we go. And Big John McCarthy has it the same as you, Darren. He has Mousasi up 2-0, 20-18. Nice front kick to the body there from Mousasi. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, nice outside leg kick there from Lima. Good jab from Mousasi. Front kick to the body there from Mousasi. Gegard continuing to move forward, and the closer they get to this fence, the worse that is for Lima. Lima needs to start being first. Nice low leg kick for Lima, but a counter right hand over the top from Gegard. Good jab there from Lima. Outside leg kick there from Mousasi. Mousasi goes for the head kick. Good defense there from Lima. Good jab from Mousasi. Oh, front kick to the body from Mousasi. Nice low leg kick there from Lima. Oh, good feint on the leg kick there from Mousasi. Right hand from Mousasi. Good defense here from Lima, though. 1-2 from Lima. Mousasi lands a front kick to the knee. Nice body kick from Lima. Oh, there's the right hand and the left hook from Lima. It's almost like Lima doesn't really think he's going to win a decision tonight. Like he's going to land a couple big shot or a couple big shots. Outside leg kick landed from Mousasi there. And Lima continuing to circle. Oh, nice left hand and the leg kick. Another left hand there from Lima. Nice left hook from Lima. Outside leg kick from Mousasi. Good jab there from Mousasi. Nice front kick to the front knee there from Mousasi. And you see the strikes landed much closer this round. In favor of Mousasi, the first 2 rounds, though. Gegard throwing the triple jab. Good defense from Lima, though. Nice exchange there. A couple of big leg kicks from Lima. And a straight left there from Lima. Gegard inside leg kick. And you talk about, oh, nice exchange there. Good jab from Mousasi. Left hook for Lima. Inside leg kick, Mousasi. Another inside leg kick there from Mousasi. Front kick, the front knee there from Lima. And to give you guys a good idea of the size discrepancy of these guys throughout their career, Lima, excuse me, Lima is a true welterweight. I believe has fought at lightweight. Looks a little blown up tonight. Gegard has fought as high as heavyweight. He submitted Mark Hunt at heavyweight and fought a lot of his career at light heavyweight. Nice front kick to the knee there from Mousasi. So he's much more used to carrying this weight. Lima may be a bit concerned about how his cardio is going to hold up carrying the extra weight. Good jab from Lima. Just tuning in. Who's winning so far? Sounds like Mousasi. Yeah, I think so. Lima's trying to wait on a big counter. Oh, nice 1-2. Big right hand from Gegard and a jab. Good jab from Lima. Front kick to the body there from Mousasi. And into the 3rd round. 48 people watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you like what I do here. If you're not subscribed, hey, I'd like to invite you to the MMA family, the MMA Friends family. We got a great community here. And we are here for basically every UFC, every Bellator, and every major boxing event. I'd say over 90% of the time. And I have Mousasi up at least 2 rounds to 1. Definitely could be 3-0. But don't forget to ring that bell when you subscribe, and that way you'll be notified if ever I drop a new video or if I go live, you'll know. All right, and that's the 22nd mark there. Big John McCarthy's scorecard. He has Gegard up 30-27. All right, and 4th round, Douglas Lima. He's got to get it going right now. These are the championship rounds. Nice front kick to the knee there from Mousasi. Both of these guys very accustomed to going 5 rounds. Good body kick there from Lima. Oh, and a nice outside leg kick there from Lima. Good jab from Lima. And you notice the difference in explosiveness in these guys' kicks. Lima's kicks are much more explosive than Mousasi's. Mousasi's got more of those plodding, heavy shots. And Lima, I would like to see Lima get away from the cage, try to take the center. I think he's got a big speed advantage over Mousasi. Mousasi's a bit plodding, and Mousasi grabbing the body lock again here, though, and has Lima up against the fence. Has his back, is standing, but has his back. And here's some foot stomps from Gegard. And you can tell they're hurting because Lima finally moves his foot out to the 4th one. Oh, and Gegard, he's just so good at moving your body one way, moving it the other way, and very deceptive. Lima, nice job of getting the body lock to get up, though. And let's see if he can push off and get it back to the center of the cage where he needs to. Little shoulder strike there from Lima in the clinch. Knee to the inside from Mousasi. And Mousasi always busy. What big boxing match is coming up? Well, of course, Tyson and Jones. Next month, Thanksgiving weekend, guys. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. WBC put a title out for that, which is interesting. I don't think that really needed that, but okay. And Mousasi just landing little shots here in the clinch. Lima finally breaks, but he refuses to take the center of the cage. Good job checking that leg kick there from Lima. Oh, nice outside leg kick from Lima. But he throws the leg kick, and then Mousasi moves forward, and Lima backs up 3 steps. As all Mousasi has to do is walk forward, and Lima is a cooperative dance partner. He backs completely up. Nice outside leg kick there from Lima. Mousasi with a leg kick back. Lima needs these rounds bad. Nice leg kick there from Lima. He might already need a finish. Good jab there from Mousasi. Good left hook there from Lima. Good jab from Lima. Oh, explosive leg kick there from Lima. And some good defense. Lima having a couple good moments here in the 4th round. He's going to need to do more in this last minute and a half or so, though, to put this one in the bank and then hope one of those cross judges gave him another round or two. Nice outside leg kick from Lima. I would not want those judges judging my fight tonight. I'll tell you that much. Good jab there from Mousasi. Lima checks a leg kick. Good jab there from Lima. Much better round for Lima. Oh, another nice leg kick there from Lima. And a good jab. Nice left hook there from Lima. Outside leg kick from Mousasi. Oh, big inside leg kick from Lima. Front kick to the knee there from Mousasi. I'd really like to see Lima do something big in the very end of this round to clinch this round, though. I'm not so sure he's got it on all 3 scorecards. Wow, very close round. Another real close round. And I got it 2-2, but it's a weird 2-2. That's what I hate about the 10-round scoring, because Mousasi's definitely, he's definitely winning this fight. He's definitely had a lot more moments, but you could say that Lima barely took 2 rounds possibly, and Mousasi dominated 2 rounds. Maybe not enough for a 10-8, though. And Big John McCarthy also gave Lima the 4th round. Obviously, Douglas Lima needs to let it all go now, though. I mean, he could be down 3-1. He could be down 4-0. It could be 2-2. Mousasi's won the dominant rounds, and then there was 2 rounds that were just within margin of error. You don't want to give my Bucks credit or nah? Travis Leeds, Yorkshire Moss from London. Who leads, Mike? Man, I got it 2-2, but an uncomfortable 2-2. Nice left there for Lima. I have a feeling I might have misjudged round 2. The more I think about it, but I'm going to stick with it. Nice body kick there from Lima. Inside leg kick from Douglas. Nice body kick from Mousasi, but that's the problem when you have guys that wait until the last couple of rounds to let go so much, especially Mousasi, like I said, can be a little bit of a slower plotting fighter, and I mean he can lose a round, I believe, within 30 seconds or a minute. If you're talking about strikes landed, front kick to the knee there from Mousasi, good jab from Lima. Oh, big leg kick there from Lima. And Douglas Lima finally, for the first time, backing Mousasi up. Oh, good jab there from Lima. Nice left hook. And the big thing about moving forward, nice front kick to the knee there from Mousasi, is Lima is less likely to get taken down moving forward. A wild left hook misses for Lima. Good leg check there from Lima. Oh, nice leg kick again there from Lima, and a good jab. Lima just needs to be busier. Left hook there from Mousasi. And as talented as Mousasi is, it's generally not hard to be busier than him. Like I said, he's a plodding guy. He likes to bring you down to his slower pace. Good jab there from Lima. Nice jab and a outside leg kick combo there for Lima. Good round right now for Douglas Lima. Good outside leg kick there from Lima. Jab to the body. Does Lima need a finish, though? He does on Big John McCarthy's scorecard, Darren R's scorecard, a couple other guys. Everybody, if you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up button for me. Moves us up to the algorithms. It really does help us out. Nice outside leg kick from Lima and a jab. Good 1-2 there from Mousasi, though, in the center of the cage. This has largely been Lima's round, though. Nice outside leg kick from Mousasi. Oh, nice leg kick from Lima. And Mousasi finally shoots for the takedown and gets it. That is one of the biggest takedowns possibly of his career. And moving to side control, that is a huge move for Gegard Mousasi. And Gegard is not that Lima is not a decent grappler. He can definitely hold his own. Gegard Mousasi, he is one of the greats. And like I said earlier, he'll make little tiny movements and adjustments that if you're not paying attention, you don't even know what happened. All of a sudden, you're choking. And Gegard gripping, clenching his hands in between the shoulders and behind the head here of Lima. He's definitely setting something up. Moves to side control here. Lima trying to throw hammer fists off his back. Oh, and Lima throwing up a high guard, being effective with his striking here. And Gegard flips him into an awkward north-south here. Dominant north-south, though. Nice hammer fist. And Gegard not able to get the submission, but probably able to pull off enough to win that round. Wow. I have it 3 rounds to 2, 48-47, Gegard Mousasi. It could have been bigger, but I think Lima just waited too long tonight. I think he could have won the fight. Mousasi won, decision by sounds of it. I think so, but you never know. These judges have been like, man, I think they were out back smoking crack or something before this thing started, because it's been some horrible ones tonight. 30-27 to a guy who lost at least 2, maybe 3 rounds in the last fight, and you give him every single round. Nothing against Brandon Gertz, but Henry Corral has dominated that fight. All right, and we'll see how long these goofs take to add this up. Robert Kerrigan has it the same as me, 48-47. Mousasi, Darren Ars is 49-46. And I agree with you, Trevi. Size just matters. When you have a great fighter, he can beat a good fighter at a lower weight. But when you have 2 good fighters or 2 great fighters, the difference many times or more times than not is going to be weight. It's going to be size. And he was busier tonight. 4 takedowns, strikes landed, total significant strikes 89-50 there in the end of the fight. And these guys taking a little bit of a nerve-wracking amount of time to add these scores up. Doesn't seem like it should be all that difficult. 48-47 Gegard, says Wyatt. Close fight. All right, here are the official scorecards. A 48-47 and 2 49-46 is unanimous decision. And he is the new middleweight champion. Gegard Mousasi. And Douglas Lima looked a little surprised there. I'm not sure if that was for show. Gegard Mousasi, the new Bellator middleweight champion. Most people pull full guard. Mousasi pulls full Gegard. I like that. Split to win Lima. Scoring shouldn't be rocket science, right? Yeah, and one judge. No, that wasn't split, though. That was 48-47 and 2 49-46s. So all 3 did give it to Gegard Mousasi. Good news, Khabib is coming back to become 30-0 against Ferguson or GSP. Torrin Brown, are you serious, or is that just a whole wishful thinking? You got me to bite. They're going to interview Gegard now. And we'll see where he goes next. Yeah. Okay, there it is. MMA fighting. This was October 19th, though. This is before the fight. Said with a win over Justin Gaethje this Saturday, Nurmagomedov would not only record his 3rd straight lightweight title defense, he'd improve his unblemished pro record to 29-0. He said 30-0 is going to be great. I guess he changed his mind, though, in between then and now. His coach said, wouldn't surprise me if he came back I mean, a coach is going to say that, though. So when Gegard Mousasi said Lima really hurt him. He was a tough fighter. I imagine he probably really hurt him with those leg kicks. I mean, you could really hear the whip on those leg kicks with no crowd here. Just says Dana thinks he'll fight again. Dana said Khabib is coming back. Really? Yes, I'm serious. Huh. Do you have a link to a story or something? I can pull it up here, and I'll pull it up for everyone here, and we can look at it. Of course, Khabib broke his foot. Dana White did say now he is open to Khabib fighting George St. Pierre if he comes back. TMZ, thank you, Wyatt Matheson. Is it an article or a video? Let me see. If it's an article, I can bring it up. Oh, here we go. Dana White convinced Khabib will unretire. We've been talking. All right, I'm going to bring this up. For everybody here. All right, guys. TMZ. How do they break some of these things? I guess they pay for them. I don't have the budget for that. But here we go. TMZ Sports. Dana White convinced Khabib coming back. Of course, an ad for next week. Davis versus Santa Cruz. I don't know if we'll do that one. We'll see if people are interested in it. Hasn't even been a week, and Khabib Nurmagomedov may already be coming out of retirement. Huge news. Long story short, UFC boss Dana White told CBS Sports' Zach Gelb that he's been in touch with Khabib recently, and he believes there's a good chance the Dagestani superstar will return to the octagon sometime soon. Khabib and I have been talking, Dana said. He was completely emotional at UFC 254 when he got through that fight. I have a feeling that he might go for 30-0. And Zach Gelb here said, I have a 15-minute interview with Dana White that will air tonight on CBS Sports Radio. Dana told Zach Gelb show on CBS Sports Radio that he and at Team Khabib have been talking, and he expects Khabib to return and go for 30-0. When asked directly if he thinks will Khabib come back and fight, White said, I do. His dad wanted him to get to 30-0, and I think he wants to honor his dad's wishes. Wow. As we previously reported, Khabib defeated Justin Gaethje at UFC 254 this past weekend, boosting his record to 29-0. And after the fight, Khabib announced his retirement from MMA. So I'm assuming he hasn't, he hasn't dropped the belt. Khabib's father passed away earlier this year from COVID complications, of course, and Khabib said he has no desire to continue fighting without his dad by his side. I could definitely see that. This was super close. Khabib's dad, they were super close. Khabib's dad had trained him since he was a child. But White says he may well reconsider the retirement. Question is, who is the opponent? Khabib has recently said George St. Pierre is the only fighter that gets him excited for a fight, and GSP seemed interested too, so fingers crossed. As I reported to a lot of controversy at the time, before George St. Pierre came back, he had contacted the UFC about fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov. He wanted to let the fight go, and Dana was not on board because he said he didn't want George St. Pierre to win another championship and then leave them in a lurch like he did after defeating Bisping and then retiring. But if Khabib's only coming back for one anyways, you got two guys that it's probably going to be their last fight. So that one kind of makes sense. Because then, you can kind of make the title vacant without a whole lot of controversy. You build this huge event. That's got to be with fans. You got to, if we have fans anytime soon, I would say you have to do that either in Russia or Canada. Probably in Russia because Khabib's a champion. I don't think that one's in the United States. So Khabib can make 30-0. Yeah, I've seen it as well. Good night, Mike. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Darren R. Thanks for tuning in. Torrance says Khabib comes back. He should fight Tony. Forgot GSP. That dude is old and washed up now. The fight that we never got, Torrin. We need that fight. You're right. Which fight is more appealing to you, Mike? Khabib versus Tony for sure. 100%. If anything, just because it's been canceled 5 times now. But I would definitely love GSP versus Khabib as well. Torin Khabib versus Usman. Ooh, that could be the most boring fight in the history of the world, though. That could really go sideways, Wyatt, with those styles. Won't be against Conor because he would be 29-1, and he knows it. Too bad his dad won't be here to see that. GSP beats Khabib too. Huh. Care less about that fight. It's not a great fight, but rather a fight for greatness. Yep, Tony gets spanked. Tony has no shot, in my opinion. Swipe it down. Yogi says, hell yeah. The way he looked against Gaethje was not the way Tony has looked in the past. Tony's getting older. Some of these guys, I know he's 37, and a lot of fighters have fought, well past that. The lighter weights, guys tend to not as much, though, because you depend so much on those speed and reflexes. And Tony's still a great fighter, but at this level, you lose just a fraction. And, I'm not saying that's what it was against Justin. I don't want to take anything away from Justin. But maybe that was the deal. Maybe Tony, maybe he has lost just the step. 36. Okay. Tony's 52 in 5 years. He's always in a war, Wyatt, right? Always in a war. And his training, too. Tony has no shot in my... his training, though, if he could train fighters when his career is over, I don't know if anybody can keep up with him with Tony Ferguson. But, his trainer's saying that he'll train for 8 hours without a drink of water. That's almost inhuman. And some of the stuff that I see that guy do, he could be a parkour star. He could definitely be like some kind of, like a mixed martial artist star. I think Tony Ferguson, if he can keep it together mentally and keep everything organized mentally, I'm not alluding that he's, what some people have said, but, if he can keep it organized the rest of the way, he could do some things after MMA. That are related to MMA with that skill set. It doesn't have to be done for him. Tony only lost to Justin because he was training for a grappler in Khabib. I bet you if Tony was actually training for Justin, he would have won. Styles make fights, man. And Tony, I'm going to disagree with you on that one, Torin. I think possibly Tony beats Khabib. It's hard to say anybody beats Khabib at this point at lightweight. But, maybe he has a better chance than Justin. He's definitely not going to get submitted as easily. But when you got a guy like Tony that he doesn't have the greatest shot when it comes to wrestling, he doesn't mind being taken down. But he's not really a guy that goes for a lot of takedowns. And that's a big hole in his game. You see him going for that desperation or an Imanari roll. And he likes to get in wars. And he hits hard. Nobody hits harder than Justin Gaethje, though. I'm going to say that right now. From what I've seen, from what I see, and what you can hear, when Justin Gaethje lands, nobody in the lightweight division hits harder than Justin Gaethje. I mean, that guy just pulverizes legs and fists and body. Maybe Conor with the boxing, but not overall. His leg kicks are not as devastating. His body shots and elbows. Conor's got a great straight left. He's got one punch knockout power. Gaethje, I think, is just. I think he's got harder strikes. Jeremy Stevens, the hardest hitting 145er, probably. There's a 39 says you're wrong. Interesting thing about Usman versus Khabib is that no one knows who wins. 50-55. That's true. And like with Colby versus Usman, it could end up being a striking match because neither one guy can take the other one down, or they just decide not to go there. We've seen that a lot with grapplers. Who the fook is that guy? So for sure, man. All right, well, we got a big card coming up. Halloween. Saturday, Halloween, Anderson Silva. Win, lose, or draw, will fight his finale on this Saturday, Halloween, against Uriah Hall. I cannot wait. Spider, one of my all-time favorite fighters. One of the all-time greats. That's a good one. There's some other good fights on that one if you go to the UFC website. You'll see the card. I think there was a great main event, co-main, excuse me. And then just on a side note, real quick, before I forget, and then we'll come back to the UFC. Bellator next Thursday again here, guys. Same time, same place. Corey Anderson will make his Bellator debut against Melvin Manhoff. Bryce Mitchell versus Andre Fili is the co-main. I think that is a good fight. Maurice Green taking on Khabib Nurmagomedov. I meant Greg Hardy. No. I think it was Wyatt was saying Khabib could beat Maurice Green. He probably could. Kevin Holland taking on Charlie Ontiveros. This is an exciting one. The first card on the main card, I think, is a sleeper. Bobby Green, always exciting, against Thiago Moises. Sean Strickland returns against Jack Marshman in the prelims. And then a lot of newer names and stuff. I'm sure we'll see some exciting fights, though, in the prelims, as it seems we do pretty much every week. I hope Anderson finds a way to win. Me too. Why? I think he does. I think he can beat Uriah Hall. I don't care about that Anderson Silva Uriah Hall fight. Torrin Brown! Torrin Brown! You've been on this channel for how long? And you're how big MMA fan? You don't care about Anderson Silva's final fight against Uriah Hall? Are you kidding me? Are you just mad? Are you just mad that I didn't say Tony Ferguson was the greatest of all time? I love you, Torn. Not sure how I feel about UFC stacking up an old Silva with other fighters, as if that's the biggest draw. Well, I didn't see it as that. I didn't see it as have anything to do with that. But Penis Head Green, let's go. Already going to have his third domestic violence case after assaulting Mr. Oh, I agree with you. Hardy is going to destroy Maurice Green. It's going to be ugly. Oh, it's just certain fights that interest me. I hear you, Torn. I'm just flipping you some crap. I love you, bro. You're here a lot of times. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in on a Thursday night. Hey, we still all have plenty of time to get our 8 hours sleep. It's only 7:20 here on the, at least here on the West Coast. A little later there on the East Coast, but I'm happy with Bellator going to these Tuesday nights. I think this is a great idea, or Thursday nights, excuse me. I'm just glad they stopped trying to have Saturday cards against the UFC. That was never a good idea. PBR Street Gang, thank you, sir, for being here. There's two acts like Anderson. Speaking of Anderson, like I said, next Thursday, Corey Anderson taking on Melvin Manhoff, another Thursday Bellator card. Oh, don't forget, guys, if you want to watch those prelims for free, Bellator will be streaming the prelims again on their YouTube channel. So if I probably won't be doing the prelims. If I do, it'll be like just the tail end of it. But I'll definitely be doing the main card. Like I said, the thing I'm the most excited about is just a couple days away. Halloween, Anderson Silva, Uriah Hall. I cannot wait. Guys, as always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.